Here we go.
Stay connected with what's happening in the Kadena Force Support Squadron with Papa Joe.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, Betty. That's my new wave, the queen wave. No jokes out of you, Gary.
Now you're a queen.
All right.
Ah.
I should have scripted this, right?
You set yourself up for that one.
All right. Well, I guess, you know, since we got Pops coming by today, sorry. Didn't say that, guys. Just kidding around. We got a good show here. We got one I'm kind of ready to get going. We got another fest.
Yeah! Woo!
Gary, you ready for another fest?
Is there food involved?
Yes, of course. Come on.
I'm there.
You can't do a fest without food. We do. We've got another fest, and we kind of did split things up because they kind of pulled one on us here. They have the Discover Japan Fest coming up October 6th, and they've kind of combined two events, a Schilling side and an Officers Club side, and it's going to be a real fun time. Now, there's another show that we've got playing called The Bite, where we have Chef Oliver from the O Club in, and he talks about some of the things that are going on with food and other things at the Officers Club. And
Really? Was it any good? Is it a good show?
it's a great show.
Is it?
Of course. Laura
Sure.
did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we got to eat food, so pretty good show. You got anything else, Gary?
It's an awesome show.
Okay.
And the food was pretty darn good.
All right. Now, can I continue? Thank you.
No, okay.
This is going to be a struggle, man. I could just tell it right now. All right, so we got the Bite, we got the Bite, we got the Fan Fest, and we got Pops coming by. I was not kidding about that. They're going to talk about their show and give us what they call a bit of the show. Huh? We're going to get a bit. Gary, you're a Pops guy.
You're in the
you know.
biz. You're in the biz.
Yeah, I'm in the biz. Chicky, baby, sweetie. Okay, let's get this show started, Gary. What do you say?
Ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
When I said get this show started, Gary.
Ready? Okay, here we go.
Experience the sights, sounds, and taste of Japan with the Kadena Officers Club and the Schilling Community Center's Discover Japan Fest, Saturday, October 6th. Start the day at Schilling from 10 to 4. Discover unique local crafts and vendor booths. From 5 to 9 p.m., the Kadena Officers Club showcases local Japanese cuisine like yakitori and yakisoba, soak up isa, and shishi dog dance, and other traditional Okinawan demonstrations. Discover Japan Fest, October 6th, a must for the entire family.
If you want to be the best, then you have to use the best. That's why we buy all of our gear at Reisner Sports Pro Shop. No matter what the sport, they have you covered from head to toe. And it's all top-of-the-line brand name gear you can't buy just anywhere. If you want to be the best, use the best, y'all.
Top-of-the-line name-brand apparel, equipment, and accessories. The Reisner Sports Pro Shop, next to the Kadena Tennis Center.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Welcome back to Cup of Joe. And as promised, we've got Katy Larson from Schilling here. And we were just chatting before Gary got done lollygagging around in there. You were explaining, because I'm Japan Fest, and it's called Discover Japan Fest this year.
Yes.
And I didn't realize that there was a history to this Discover part.
Yes.
And that's actually evolved from something you guys have been doing for a long time, right?
Correct, yes.
And it was Discover, just Discover? Is that what it was called?
Well, we have our Discover program, which is our free trips and tours program that we offer at the Schilling Community Center.
On an ongoing basis.
On an ongoing basis,
Right.
yes. But at the start of every year in October, the start of the fiscal year, we like to do a Discover Expo, which is where we bring a lot of the vendors from off base to the Schilling Community Center to be able to provide information. So it's a lot of the places that we go, a lot of the different trips that we take. So they come to us, and then we let our guests visit with them one-on-one. And so we kind of took the two events and we...
Yeah, so you got with the folks at the O Club, and it's kind of a two-part event, right?
Exactly.
You have the afternoon, your part is what, from like
10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
10 to 4?
Yes.
And then like starting about 5, it all moves over to
The O Club.
O Club, and we got a whole thing about what the O Club is doing. So let's talk about what Schilling, what can we expect from 10 to 4?
Lots of good stuff. Prizes, giveaways.
Great, thanks for coming.
Yeah.
No, well,
No, really.
So it's going to be some of that same stuff that you used to have with the Discover program.
Exactly. So when folks pull into our parking lot, they're going to know that there's an event going on. We're going to have a DJ, lots of music, bouncy castles out in front.
The
Gotta
whole,
have that.
all the
Popcorn,
staples.
yes.
Okay.
And then once they get into the Schilling, we've got our ballroom will be filled with vendors. We've got area hotels will be there. We've got folks from the aquarium coming down, Shuri Castle. I think we have about 20 vendors coming, and so folks can visit with them. The different booths will have activities. We'll be doing prizes and giveaways, and one of the really another new unique thing that we're going to be doing is some of our classes that we offer at the Schilling Community Center are very traditional Okinawan type classes. So we're going to be offering some free demos. So
like for example,
sumie, which is the calligraphy.
Oh, okay. You have
brush
a class?
art, we have a class on that, so they'll be doing a demonstration. Our Ikebana instructor is going to be doing some flower arranging, so folks can do some, try some activities out.
So it's not only is it, because a lot of that stuff, Discover stuff you just mentioned, sound more like tours and tour-related kind of a thing. But you're also going to do some like cultural things too.
Yes, very much so. And our popular new class is Mama Michi.
Mama Michi.
Mama Michi does a bento making class for kids, so she's going to be doing some stuff. But it all ties into.
There is a Mama Michi, huh?
In our building, there is Mama Michi.
Is that you?
Yeah. No, it's not.
Oh, okay, all right.
But we're tying it all together. So really, the idea is, especially for folks who are new to the island, who maybe are a little less or a little leery to go beyond the gate and explore what's out there. We're trying to bring it to bring those folks here, let them experience some of the cultural, let them meet with some of the different vendors, and then
then they can just see everything, all the things that you're going to be showing, all the hotels and
vendors,
whatever. They can come to Schilling or ITT, one or the other, and book these things too, right?
Yes, they can.
So it's kind of a way of a sample of some of the things you guys offer.
Yes.
So is ITT involved in this too? I mean, are they doing something?
They'll be there with us.
Okay, they'll have a booth or something set up?
We'll have information on ITT. Yes.
Now you said giveaways.
Yes.
What kind of giveaways? How's that work? Is it just free stuff to anybody that comes?
Some of the vendors do have free goodies on their tables.
Trinkets, yeah.
But we do have a stamp card that folks will get, and so as they go and visit the various booths, they'll get a stamp, and then at the end they turn that in, and so we use that for drawings for prizes. Last year I think we gave away like 40 or 50 prizes. It was a lot.
Yeah.
So.
And this is very kid friendly, right? I mean, you got the bouncy thing. Yes. Are they going to have any food, or are you leaving that up to the O Club?
That's up to the O Club.
Okay, so you've got the vendors and the giveaways.
We will have popcorn.
And what is it about popcorn lately? Everybody's having popcorn.
Have popcorn.
I think Pops was in here talking about their popcorn.
Yeah.
It must be. I might have to start buying a little popcorn every now and then.
Yeah.
All right, so that's coming October 6th.
Yes.
All right. And I know you've got a lot of other stuff coming up.
Oh gosh, yes.
So let's hit some of that too. I mean, Japan Fest is great.
Yes.
And look forward to it. But I think just like that next week or that Monday, you got Robski doing
Yep,
something
we have the
for you?
Ultimate Game Show over in the Keystone Theater on October 8th. It's a Monday, but
That
it
a
is
holiday?
Columbus Day. It's a
It's a
holiday.
holiday,
Yes.
okay.
So the doors will open at 4 and the show will start at 5. We've got free tickets available at the Schilling Community Center, so folks can come and pick those up. So if they haven't participated in a Robski event,
You say free tickets?
free.
Really?
I'm like, Oprah, you get a ticket, you get a
Wow.
ticket. Yeah.
Okay, so it's free then.
It's free. It's a free show. It's a free family show.
Yeah, and it's just, you know, Robski just did it at the Officers Club and had a big crowd there, but they were even charging for
Yep.
those.
Nope, ours is free.
Okay.
And I believe the individual who was selected to win play the Deal or No Deal game, if they pick the correct case and they make it all the way through, the grand prize is a Harley Roadster.
I heard about that.
Yes,
So,
so lots of great, there's other prizes as well, lots
Yeah.
of great opportunities, but it's a great family-friendly event.
it is a great event, and,
Yes.
and we, of course, we promoted the one at the Officers Club. We had a great crowd, and it's good. It's something different.
Yes.
And you've got it in the theater. I know last time you did it in the ballroom, so you're expecting a crowd, huh?
We want a crowd, so tell folks to come on down and get their
Yeah.
tickets. So,
All right.
yeah, so we've got that, and then in November we start off our our busy season. We've got a Iron Chef Morimoto is going to be visiting the island.
Yeah, now talk about that, because you were telling me that this is more than just him coming doing a show, right?
Correct.
All right, tell me about this. It's like a contest?
We've got a whole bunch of different things going on with
Okay.
with that, and there are lots more details will be coming out. But while he's on island visiting us, he's going to be our celebrity judge for our Iron Chef Cook It Up contest, which we're currently taking our recipes for.
And this is our own contest.
This is our own contest, correct?
Okay.
But he will be the final judge. He will actually
Wow.
crown our Iron Chef here.
Well, it better be good.
I hope
so. You're going to have a contest and narrow it down to what? 5, 6?
Well,
people?
it'll go from 15 to 10 to 5. So it'll be
So-
the final 5 will actually
Oh, so you got, okay.
various stages. So we have that. He's going to be doing a meet and greet while he's here, a food demonstration where folks can come in, and he will basically do like a cooking,
Oh, so he's going to be here a few days.
He'll be
then,
here a
huh?
few days, yeah.
Okay.
So lots of opportunities for folks to meet him. We're going to be having a contest on our Facebook page. If you haven't liked our page, definitely go out and do that, because all of our contests we run through there. So
Yeah.
great opportunities with that.
Okay. Now there's some other things happening. November is crazy.
Yes.
We won't get too deep into December right now, except for Tinseltown. That's right at the
December
1st.
1st, Saturday, December
Okay.
1st. Yep.
And that's like the weekend after Thanksgiving or something like that. But you've got Tops in Blue, and you got another. Tell me some of that week, that 4 or 5 days there.
So starting on November 15th, we have a headline concert. Hoobastank will be performing.
Hoobastank.
Hoobastank, yes, they will be performing in our at the bowling center parking lot. It's going to be
Bowling center parking lot.
yeah, it's going to be a great free show.
A free show in the bowling center parking lot now.
Outdoor.
Okay. Bowling center parking lot.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Why not Schilling? Y'all just trying to move it around a little bit, shake it up?
Trying to shake it up, shake
Well, that's
things up.
interesting,
Yeah.
because then you got the bowling center right
You
there,
do.
too?
We've got the barracks right there. It's a great central location.
I knew
The
that there
dorms.
was some smart thinking that
Yeah,
went on with all
it's a
this.
great central location for folks to be able to come in. Lots of opportunities for places for people to park.
And people can just walk back and forth to the dorms and stuff like
Exactly,
that, too.
yeah. So we have that, and then literally the next day, November 16, 17, and 18, Tops in Blue
And
is here.
they're
and
making their annual visit.
They are making their annual visit.
Isn't it getting earlier? Didn't they used to come in New Year's or right around there?
It did, and actually, I was speaking with the Tops in Blue coordinator, and what I learned from that is during the holiday times, there's really a need for them to be over, not just here at Kadena, but there's really a need for them to be in places like Afghanistan. And,
okay.
so they try and spend their time, with those folks who are away from their families, because
Yeah.
they're really, bringing holiday cheer, not just holiday cheer, but, kind of bringing that.
Well, at least they kept us on the schedule then,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Because that's a
We would-
high demand
Yeah,
act.
it is. We filled our shows last year, so.
Yeah. So they're doing 3, and they'll be doing it at the Keystone
Keystone Theater,
Theater?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we've got our evening shows Friday and Saturday are 7 o'clock, and then we'll do a Sunday matinee.
Okay.
So.
All right, now Japan Fest, don't forget it. Discover Japan Fest.
Discover
I have a
Japan
hard
Fest.
time thinking, now that I understand the whole discover
Yes.
part of it, Discover Japan Fest. So that's, it's Schilling is 10 to 4.
Yep.
And it should be a hoot, right?
Yes.
Okay. Katie, is there anything that we didn't talk about that you want to talk about? I know you got more going on in December, and so we hope to get you back for that.
I would love to come back. No, I just encourage folks to like us, become a fan on our Facebook page.
Oh, and like
I know,
you.
just like us.
I like you. All right, now, we've got coming up next, we got some people from POP stopping by now. You sell tickets over there, right?
ITT.
ITT
Yep.
sells tickets
Located
to...
within the Schilling. They have tickets to Pops for
Okay.
all the shows on the island.
Okay.
So
And they're doing, I think tickets are what, $10?
$10,
Okay.
$5 for children. However, at Hanson, I believe the Hanson show, they're
Yeah.
$5.
Okay, yeah, they're doing a little, but the rest of them over at Foster. Okay, great. All right, well, we're gonna have them in next, and they're gonna do a bit. So
Great.
we got some entertainment coming up
Alrighty,
too.
sounds good. Thank
Katie,
you.
thank you so much
Hey, thank
for
you.
coming.
Have a good
We're
one.
going to take a little break, and when we come back, we're going to have some people from Pops and see if we can get them to do a little acting around here. Be right back.
Don't have a stateside driver's license and walking is getting old, right? Then the Schilling Community Center is your key to getting behind the wheel on Okinawa. We have driver's education classes tailored especially for teens turning 16 while on Okinawa, plus accelerated classes for military members, and open classes and refresher courses for anyone. Nights, weekends, or daytime, Schilling has a driver's ed class that fits your needs.
Turn signal.
Call or come by the Schilling Community Center to find out more. You must think quick and be decisive to survive. Experience the adrenaline high with Kadeena's Outdoor Rec and Paintball. And now Kadeena's Outdoor Rec is the only place to find this kind of fast-paced action. Speedball and woodsball events every Saturday, or organize your own private war. Need gear? We'll hook you up. Buy your own in our pro shop or use ours. Kadena Services Paintball. You'll love the thrill. Game on.
Oh, Gary, thank you very much. You're killing me, man. Welcome back to Cup of Joe. And we're here with some Pops people.
Yeah.
Guys, you're in costume?
Yeah. Oh, obviously.
Or is this the way you always dress?
Not quite this nerdy usually.
Nerdy,
I
okay.
got the lab coat going.
So you are, I guess, as you guys say, in character right now?
No.
No, okay,
We're just,
all right.
just in uniform. I want to
Yes.
say uniform. We're in costume.
All right, well, you're from Pops, and you're Sean and Kristen, and you are playing a character, and does he have a name?
I actually playing two characters,
Oh.
but for the bit today, I'll be playing the Pinch, who is sort of a evangelist slash doctor slash exorcist.
I know some guys like that.
That's right.
Okay, and so you got you got a host of characters too, or you just
No,
one?
She's a main character.
Oh, main character.
I am Dromio, one of the sets of twins.
You said Dromio, kind of like Romeo with a D?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
So tell me about this play. Dromio, are they making fun of Shakespeare? Or?
No, not at all.
Shakespeare making fun of Shakespeare.
Yeah, I think
Oh, this is Shakespeare.
Yes,
Yes, this is
Shakespeare.
the
Early play.
yeah, it's the first Shakespeare production performed on Okinawa in memory, according to our Pops president. So
Well, then that's got to be true.
there it is.
Obviously.
Yes,
So the name of the play is,
Comedy of Errors.
all right, well, tell me a little bit about it.
Well, it's a play about errors where there's two sets of twins. And if you come to the show expecting our twins to look like each other, you might be a little disappointed.
Okay, so it's twins that don't look alike.
We look
Oh, there's
identical.
a joke here.
There
There's
is a
something,
joke.
There's something you're hiding. You're teasing us, right?
We look alike in clothing.
Yes.
And it's very confusing to us on
But
stage.
in the play, everybody's easily mistakable. So that's the whole heirs. We got the set of twins that are separated at birth, and then one set of twins is looking for the other set of twins. They come to a town, and people just mistake them. So people are saying, hey, you owe me money, and this guy doesn't know what they're talking about, and then
I
legal
got you.
actions,
Okay.
and yes.
Now, the reason that they don't actually look like twins in real is because you couldn't find two people to look alike? Or is that
Amazingly.
part of the whole
I think it's a little
shtick?
bit of both.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of couldn't find people that looked identical, and also it's just funny. It's like how could you possibly
Yes.
mistake those?
They don't just
Okay.
not look alike, they really
Yeah.
do not look alike.
Okay.
And you got to come see to appreciate the non-twinniness of our twins.
Yeah,
Whoa,
pretty much.
non-twinniness.
Yes.
Can I use that?
Put it right-
Gary, work that in on the graphic. Okay, well, let's talk about when is it, where is it, how much is it, all that kind of stuff.
Well, it is the second weekend and third weekend in October.
Okay, so
Fifth,
second
sixth.
weekend? Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
My cheat sheet.
Yeah.
We got the 5th, 6th, and 7th. It's happening over at Foster Community Theater. And then the 12th and 13th also.
Okay.
And we are doing one,
This coming Thursday.
yeah, it's up at Hanson, and it's going to be
Thursday, the
3rd
3rd?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
At their USO.
at their USO. So it's going to be,
Oh, okay. So you're taking it on the road.
yeah, and because we are going to be up there and not have our full set, they're offering a discount.
Okay.
It's going to be $5 straight admission in there, whereas at the at Foster it's going to
Yeah.
be $10 for
Adult.
regular people, and then $5 for
Smaller
18
people.
and under.
For the irregular people.
Yes.
Unless you come dressed 80s for adults. If
There
you
it
come all
is.
decked out in the 80s, like you've got to really play up the gimmick, but they'll give you
Yes.
the child's price.
Got to be big hair if you're
Yeah.
a girl, maybe leg warmers.
guys, too,
you
yeah,
gotta go all
peg
out.
the pants, whatever, penny loafers.
Okay.
yeah.
80s. So it's set in the 80s,
Yes.
but I didn't know, I guess that's been modified from when Shakespeare.
Well, no, actually, the only modification we're doing is just the sets and costumes. You're still going to hear the
It's going to be talking
Shakespeare.
like Shakespeare?
Yes,
Absolutely.
Shakespeare is a
Not
second
changing it at all.
language, exactly. And
No edits.
You know, now, I don't know about y'all, okay? Let's just be honest here. When I hear Shakespeare, I hear all the words, I got it, but I don't know what they're saying.
That's a lot
Is
of
it a
people.
lot like that?
It is, but
it's really the actor's job
Yeah.
to kind of, if you miss the fine points, at least because you're watching actors do stuff, you'll get the broad
Okay.
message.
Yeah.
That's what we're
take your
hoping
cues
anyway.
from us. We're trying
So,
really hard to.
If I go see it and I'm sitting there with my mouth hanging open, trying to keep up with what you're saying, I can still get something out of your acting, right?
Exactly.
Because
Yes.
Just watch
the
us and
acting
laugh.
is so darn good, right?
Exactly. It's amazing.
Exactly.
So about how many people are in it?
Oh, goodness.
Hell, I think we've got 12 or 15,
Okay.
perhaps.
Sounds about right. Sure.
And then we've got maybe another 10 on the backside. You don't
Yeah.
see
Right,
tech,
backstage
the
people, yeah.
directors,
Right,
all
right,
those people.
Okay. And when you do it at Foster, right? At the
Community theater.
Auditorium.
theater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
It's right next to the MEF band building that's
Right.
labeled real big.
It's where you've
MEF.
been. It's where they've been doing stuff for
Yes.
Yeah.
for quite a while there. Anyway.
Right.
All right. So Comedy of Errors. And about how long of a play is it? Is it a long play or?
It'll probably be about 2 hours with the intermission.
Are you gonna have an intermission thrown in there?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, we got to sell popcorn.
Yeah.
You know, you got to make that big pops money. All right, now you're going to do a bit for us today, right?
Indeed.
Tell me a little bit about it before we.
It's between me and my master or boss because
Is
we're
that
setting in the
him?
80s. No.
Okay, that's.
Yes,
the
it'll
guy.
be.
Well,
I'm
who's this?
Jermio. He's Antipholus.
Okay.
It'll be between us, and it's another him. They bring in a doctor because they think he's crazy because obviously he's saying he was somewhere and someone's saying he wasn't there, and it's confusing because obviously the twins have gotten everything all switched up, and he's verifying with me basically. He was here, he did this, etc., and he's just a crazy old man.
You're the crazy old man.
I'm the doctor in charge of
Okay.
ascertaining sanity.
Okay, is that your costume?
It's a lab coat for
Ah.
doctors, huh?
Okay,
Yes. There
man,
it is.
You guys are all over it. All right.
Accuracy, right? We strive,
Oh, yes,
100%.
absolutely.
Well, we are looking forward to it, and I hope to be there. I know we're selling tickets at the Schilling, and now you got someone else that's coming. What's his name?
Chris.
Chris?
He plays a Antipholus, one of the
Okay.
Antipholi.
Okay.
So,
All right. Was there anything about the show that we didn't talk about that you guys wanted to make sure we talked about?
just want to make sure that we, give a shout out to the director
She's
and all our
amazing.
techies who don't get any FaceTime. And make sure if you get a chance to check us out on the Pops website. And also they've got a Facebook that they keep updated way more than the
Yeah,
website.
get so much information off of there
Yes.
for auditions,
Okay.
shows, anything going on.
Yeah, and we got a couple, Pops itself is doing a couple of shows coming up. You were telling us during the break about the haunted house. Pops is doing a haunted house
Oh,
room
they
at
are?
Leicester.
Okay. At
And,
Leicester.
Yeah.
Where do they do that over there? I mean, we're at Leicester.
I believe it's behind the hospital in Old Quonset. Not
Okay.
sure, but
Oh, okay. I know back where they're talking about. Back in there, yeah.
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 So even if you're not scared, you might get, tetanus.
Right.
But then they can fix you.
Oh yeah, and you can also, I think, is that where you can take pictures with people?
Yes, and we'll have people dressed up. Last year they won an award
Really?
for their room.
So their Pops people are going to be dressed up and
Yeah, I think they-
performing basically as
Exactly.
monsters.
Yes.
Yep.
I think they got 3 rooms this year.
Oh, really?
Yes, the person in charge of that, Cass, because she won the award last year for best room or whatever it was, they
Best room.
scariest room, creepiest room,
Okay.
something like that. And I also wanted just to mention that Pops itself and our production, 100% funded by people who come to our shows and buy tickets and
Right.
popcorn. And popcorn.
Popcorn. Buy a lot of popcorn, and everybody that's in the shows, they're all volunteers,
Yes,
right?
100%.
You all guys have another life.
Right. We got
I mean,
everything.
you're a trophy husband now, right? And you're invited to the meetings. You know.
Thank you.
Gary and I will tell you how to get there. And well, never mind. I'm not going to say that. Anyway, so Pops is an ongoing thing now. You got plays and things planned out.
All
Yep.
season.
Like we said, we got the haunted house coming up, and then I think
Jack and the Beanstalk, the typical or traditional, there you go, English pantomime of Jack and the Beanstalk.
gonna be kids roles available for that,
Kids and
adults
adults.
roles
Oh, okay.
available. That'll be
It's a lot of
happening the
fun.
first part of October.
Okay.
The auditions for that,
Yeah.
and
You got anything coming up Christmas?
That's actually on Christmas. That's how they do it
Okay.
in England, apparently. They have the pantomimes, and there's actually a show on Christmas at the Kadena USO.
Okay. Yeah, they got a nice little theater there.
Yeah, we did Cinderella there last
Surprisingly nice little theater there.
year. Yeah.
All right, and then of course throughout the year, you guys always advertise that you have plays, and you encourage people to come read for
Yep.
them and get involved in the whole
yeah.
Pops thing.
If you're listening to the radio, I know they're on Friday mornings, telling about whatever's
Oh, are they?
going on. Yes.
Good. Okay, well, great. All right, guys, so you got I know you need a minute, okay, to get focused, to get in the zone, all right? And we're going to clear out the set here, and Chris is going to come in,
Yep.
and we're going to do a scene from Comedy of Errors.
Yes, we are.
All right? How many takes you going to need? Come on.
We are
One take?
professionals.
All right.
So half
There.
a take. We don't even
One
a whole
take.
Wait a minute, I thought we were professionals, so we want as many takes as we can get.
And the
then we'd
dressing
like
room.
to, yes, we'd like all the M&Ms with the green ones
Yes.
removed.
Well,
and,
all right.
I'm a trophy husband,
Big star
right?
on the door.
Yeah, you're a trophy husband.
So I can-
You're not, an actor and trophy husband. I don't know how that's going to work out.
Oh,
Drama
yeah.
queen.
All right, well, we're going to clear the set, and then we'll do it, and then next week we're going to have some fire department people come by and bring their dog,
Ooh.
and we're going to do that next week.
Do they have a Dalmatian? Or-
You know, they got a character dog.
Oh, Sparky. Yes,
Sparky, thank
the
you.
dog. Gotcha.
Thank you. You know, if you
You're
need to
on
know
it.
anything about
That's
the fire
right, man.
department show, ask Sean here. And so we're going to clear the set, and we will see you guys next week after this little bit bit. That's what we're calling it, right?
That'll
After
be
this
sure.
little bit from Comedy of Errors. Be right back.
Thou villain, what sayest thou?
Sir, sooth to say, you did not dine at home.
Were not my doors locked up, and I shut out,
Purdy, your doors were locked and you shut out.
and did not she herself revile me there?
Sans fable, she herself reviled you there.
Did not her kitchen maid rail, taunt, and scorn me?
Certes she did. The kitchen vessel scorned you.
And did I not in rage depart from thence?
In verity you did. My bones bear witness that since it felt the vigor of his rage.
Mistress, both man and master is possessed. I know it by their pale and deadly looks. They must be bound and laid in some dark room.